So I'm gonna get murdered for this shit. But drunk, leaving the club 2 in the morning, and I'm trying to get cracking in the car. I'm listening to mumble rap all day. I love all those. They're not good, but it's so good. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like they're terrible artists. No. They're terrible lyricists, but I love them. I can listen to that shit all day when I'm drunk. Sometimes when I'm sober, but mostly when I'm drunk, I'm about it. And people around me, because they're all like my age, are like fucking hate that shit. But I'm also an asshole, so I feel like that kind of plays into it more. Where they're like, I don't want to listen to this shit, and I'm like, turn it up a notch. And everybody who knows me knows that makes sense. That's exactly who I am.
Dick.
An asshole. Yeah. I grew up loving Bob Marley too. My dad was such a hippie. He grew up in Mexico during the late 60s, early 70s as a teenager. And he was such a fucking hippie. Just all around. Just like he would have fit in so good into like the San Francisco, LA scene during that time. Even when I was I think like 7 or 8, around the time I started getting into hip hop, he took all of us on a family vacation to Jamaica, and he wanted to get he wanted to get dreadlocks, and my mom was like, "Fuck no," over my dead body, and my dad was like, "What? Fuck." And I remember him. I remember to this day. I remember him telling me, "You know what? Fuck that. Your mom doesn't want me to get dreadlocks. You know what? I'm gonna get one dreadlock." He wanted to get one dread in the front. He wanted that one bang dreadlock with the beads and everything. I wish he would have got it. He didn't end up getting it, but I wish he would have fucking got that shit.
He'd be sleeping outside if he did.
He would have been sleeping outside. He would have been sleeping at least on the couch. So I've always been like my dad's son. We're so alike. Like if we would have grown up in the same era, we would have just been like best friends. But I remember when I was shit. How old was I? I was It was the summer from middle school going into high school, and I used to have, unfortunately to say, I used to have this Leave It to Beaver haircut that was shellacked with gel, like crazy, like a hand scoop of gel that was just straight pasted to my fucking head with the part on the side and everything. I looked mad crazy, like it was not a good look for me. And I remember I was thinking, going from middle school to high school, I was like, I need a change. I was like, I need a change. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shave my head to like a 2 or 3, like a little bit of hair left. So I bought the clippers from the fucking drugstore. Got my dad to, shave that shit off with a two attachment. Shaved it all off. And I was like, and then I told my dad like, oh, I fucked up, and I told my dad I'm gonna buy myself a razor, and I'm gonna edge my shit up. I get that shit lined up, look all crispy and clean. I was probably like 13 years old. And my dad goes, so keep in mind, for everybody who doesn't know my dad's Mexican as shit. He don't know nothing about no hip hop culture or none of that. So he was like, oh, I'll do it for you. I'll line you up, not knowing what the fuck it meant. And I was like, I think I'm good. I'd much rather prefer to do it myself. And he was like, no, I got you. I'll line you up. And I was like, all right, well, he pressured me into it, which I shouldn't have done, but he pressured me into it, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then I was like, I had a subscription to Slam magazine back in the day, which is the basketball magazine. So I went into my room, I grabbed it, and they had like this like fucking this advertisement for like this fucking hair product for black people, and they had this dude who had the fucking crispest lineup, and I was like, all right, here's a picture of what I want. I opened it up. Swear to God on my life, he looked at it for probably a third of a second and was like, oh, I got it. And I was like, this is going to go terribly. Put down the magazine. So all I see is him with these clippers going, and I see him like trying to line me up. So obviously a lineup is like squared off. I see this motherfucker doing the weirdest angles with the clippers. He's not never was it parallel. It was always like a fucking weird shape that he was doing. And the whole time I'm like sweating and nervous and like being antsy. And then he was like, "All right, I'm done. I'm done, mijo. Mijo, I'm done." I walk inside the house. I was too scared to look at myself in the mirror for probably like an hour and a half. I finally go into the mirror and I never let him down on this shit. Like I always talk shit to him. I look into the mirror for the first time and I had half of the McDonald's arch. Instead of being like squared, it was just like a half a M the whole way around. He clipped off the edges. The front was all fucking cylindrical. Like it was, I look fucking crazy. And this is like the week before I had to start high school. So I ended up like straightening out the edges. But instead of my hairline being like normal and like right here because it was so rounded, that shit, I had that LeBron James hairline back over here. Oh my God. I was so mad for so long. Shout out to my dad, Roberto Sr. Love you, Dad. But I still hate you for that shit. And I was so mad in the moment. There was like, I wanted to forget that. I wish now, in retrospect, I wish I would have taken pictures of it because it's fucking super funny. But nah, I wanted to forget that shit. So it was like, it was funny because he was like tongue out like Michael Jordan, like he was doing something. He was like, fucking terrible.
Alright, that died.
Empty bottles lead to kisses. Silent drunk thoughts lead to wishes of could be's that never happen. I need you. You say you need me too, but I look into your eyes and your lives are see-through. I need to leave you in my rear view. Clean glass so that I can see clear through. But if you're in my past, it's only because I'm reversing towards you. Life's a trap. I crawl 3 steps forward and moonwalk 3 steps back. In fact, I never moved at all. I tried tricking my subconscious. My calm sense would tell me that's nonsense, but love makes a fool out of a sane man. I tried sticking to the game plan, but audibles led to change plans. I'm drowning in a sea of emotion and I can't swim. All I need is her. All she wants is him. Blow! That's the end of it.